95, 56, 95, 56.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Kill.
Check. Hey, switch gears. He's checking. Crash.
Here we go.
He's moving.
Dwayne Washington, his first carry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
All right, T, Safe. Watch this.
You're good. Ready.
A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Rush in.
Hey, over.
Hey, check 20.
Hey, easy.
Check 3.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
56. Check 56. Double dog. That's the way. Check the backer.
He's coming. We got double up. Kill. No. Off. Check, go.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Shift. Deuce. Check. Crunch.
Mariota gives to Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
No.
Jim.
On second down, it's Henry, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Check 9. Check 4.
Look at me. Go. Patsy, you go tight. You got tight right there.
Now.
On third down, Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 15 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Switch. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Hey, easy.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, Washington. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
32 kill. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check it.
Here we go.
Slam.
On third down, here's Kamara. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Hey, keep it up. Check. Lucky. 25. Check 25.
Whip.
Hey, easy.
Watch the whip. Check 3.
On first, here's Washington. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. From the gun on third down, Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Bravo.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Switch. Check it out, read. Begin. Check 52.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
It's second and 8 at the 12-yard
Hey, turn it up. Back. Kill. What?
On second down now. It's Henry trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now it's the backup Mariota. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's go.
at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Ready, 5-8.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Recon, 152 fighter. Smooth.
Breeze now on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Breeze going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
13.
Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mine's 54.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Cameron Wake able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Come on, Hey, easy. Hey, one set.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans' offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
10-2 stop.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Shoot. Hey, lock it. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 15. Check 15. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Let's go, D. Mike, 36. Ready.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone. There's nothing available there for him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Watch safety creep. Watch it. Out. Safety's creeping. Check. 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 Check 99. Check 99.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Slam, slam. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno.
They'll run with Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Watch the safety creep. Showing up, showing up. Look, squeeze. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Get it.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Saints' 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
50 seconds to Mike.
80 weapon.
Oh, he's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crack.
Now.
He'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Here we go, here we go. 30 base.
Cut, cut, cut. Safe, safe, safe. Watch the eye.
On 1st down, it's Henry. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Bang, 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 bang. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, check.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Hey, easy. Hey, easy.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Kill.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Let's go, D.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, New Orleans.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Kill.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for and that's caught inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive with this lead and the football. Things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
X3, 218, chop.
No.
Now it's Henry. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the double.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good.